report. Welcome to Hand of Doom. This is the 1.0 version. I think I only played a demo a while back.
How about a bit of conversation? After all, it's been nothing but mumbled incantations from you the whole way. Say.
Hang on. Before we do that, I knew something was off. Alright. New game? Oh, it's just this.
After all, it's been nothing but mumbled incantations from you the whole way. Say.
Well, now it's too low.
What brings you to the ancient tower? I've heard whisperings of a wicked wizard that dwells there, but I dare not get near enough to learn if these superstitions ring true.
Already, the vibe is amazing. Palpatine.
In the forest. That I do know. Ah, and there it is. The old gate. Forgive, but this is as far
The dev is in chat and said they made Sponge and Scoot and Soul Calibur. That's a hell of a thing to read. Wow.
So many folk I've brought here. You'll be the first to return.
Amazing. So I played a little bit of this, and some of you will remember the incantations have a great sound. I'm not planning on making this a full playthrough. Okay. But, you know, we'll check it out and see. I don't really remember when I played the demo or the alpha, whatever it was, because it was a while back now. But I do remember thinking this is a cool-ass game, and when I was looking for suggestions for stuff to play, like just random stuff, the developer actually was watching and was like, hey, you should play my game. It's done. Oh. Okay. For people wondering about Paper Mario, I do not have Paper Mario at the moment. I thought it was coming out Friday. It comes out tomorrow. So the good news is I'll be playing Paper tomorrow. Playing Paper to Mario. I actually, yeah, I will be. It'll be probably somewhere a little later than the usual time. The beam looks flimsy. Flint. Oh God, I'm getting Rich Evans level. Oh. Hang on, chat. Sorry, that word is now forever associated with Flimsy Steve. Every single time I see the word flimsy, it's just back to that fake song that does not exist, that I can clearly hear in my head. But different every time. It is locked. I won't be able to bash this one down. I need to find a key. Okay. So that's the kind of thing this is going for. It's like an advanced point and click. And then there's some twists, as you'll see. They put, like, people in costumes and film them. And for that, I will forever be grateful. That didn't even match. So every person we see, and 90% of the voice acting is the dev, Torpal Duke, who mostly made the game by themselves, from what I understand.
Good. You're finally awake.
Finally awake?
Still having the same old nightmares, eh? Whether you dream of freedom
It's
or
not me, chat.
torment, it matters not. Your very soul belongs to the Wizard King, as stated in the contract you signed, remember? Speaking of
Don't remember
which,
that, but sure.
I have been sent to summon you to his audience chamber. It lies at the top of the stairs in the central hall.
Chat, I'm at the point where I'm convinced you can't tell the difference between, like, dudes that look like this and other dudes that look like that. You know what? Never mind.
Do not keep our king waiting. Oh, look who thinks they're worthy to become a real wizard apprentice. Listen here, magelet. You're never going to be half the wizard I am. Everyone knows I'm the Wizard King's favorite pupil. So why don't you do us all a favor and quit right now? Oh wait, you can't! You're bound to serve the Wizard King for all eternity, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, I can tell you had fun voice acting. Yeah. If you need a cameo for Hand of Doom 2, like, if you want me to deliver lines like this for you, for one scene, like, say, I don't know, make me a frog or something.
What? You're still here? Go away!
So stupid, I love it. Vinny's gonna get typecast. I'd rather be typecast than not cast at all. And if I can be frogs for the rest of my career, I don't even have a career, but if I could be frogs forever, I would do it.
Just who is the Wizard King, you ask?
Wow, you are versatile,
He is
Torpal
just
Duke.
that. King of all wizards. They call him Malevolent Magus, Evil Enchanter, Wicked Wizard, Sadistic Spellcaster, Pernicious Prognosticator, Dreadful Diviner,
Oh my god.
Abhorrent Overlord, Sorcerer of Death's Construction. You get the picture. He's the most powerful wizard in existence, and you better not forget it, lest you find out how he got all those menacing names.
The Pernicious Dung Eater. Gotta say, the real animation here really works. Like, especially when you stand, like, right there. Oh, I see. Yeah, well, it's doing the Doom thing. Was it 8 directions? Or less? It could be 6. No, I think it's 8. It's 8-dimensional. That's crazy.
Come forth, my servant. Come and see that your servitude has not been in vain.
That was Erdorf's work?
You shall finally
Oh, this
have
is
the
Erdorf's
chance
voice.
to become
Oh.
my apprentice and join the Black Order. As you know, the purpose of this order is to locate and retrieve the 13 black relics. Ancient artifacts of immense arcane power, scattered across the dimensions, lost to the cosmos. Some I possess already, and I have sent forth my wizards to find them. All have failed so far. So now I am left with you, lowliest of my acolytes. Your first step, if you hope to survive, is to find a grimoire.
I love the word
of your own
grimoire.
in order to learn and cast spells. It just so happens that I know of a particularly powerful one lost among the ruins near the Druid's forest. Go there, find the grimoire, and use it to eliminate the Lord of the Druids. He shouldn't be hard to find, just look for the one whose bark is as big as his bite. Do my deeds, do them well, and you will prove yourself worthy to join the Black Order and begin your wizard training as my apprentice.
Good line reads there. Yeah, the music is great. Vibes here are perfect for this kind of game. As for whoever is entering the stream asking about Paper Mario, if I did get it early, I wouldn't have been able to stream it until midnight anyway. But tomorrow I'm going to be in Manhattan anyway for some event. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. It's nothing that exciting, but it's, you know, something I was invited to. So I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out. And then I'll just grab Paper Mario and then I'll come home and stream it. No, it's not Sleep No More. I wish it was, though. They've extended to July. Every time they extend Sleep No More, they're like, every single time, it's final extension. It's like the last tour. Yeah, I know. Like the Doobie Brothers tour again. Finally. The last time. Forever. And then next time they just tour again. At this point, Sleep No More closure is a Vinesauce meme. Well, I've also told a lot of people that it's like gone and they just didn't bother getting tickets, and now there's Sleep No More just is still around.
Yeah. Wizards can be girls too. What? Did you think all wizards were men? Oh, and let me guess. You think all witches are women too, right?
Damn.
Typical novice mage. Look, let me clear it up for you. Witches like to live in huts in the woods, usually picking mushrooms and making potions in their big cauldrons. Whereas wizards prefer to live in tall towers, pondering their orbs to decipher the mysteries of the arcane.
We got any witches in chat?
There are witches and wizards of all kinds out there. No matter who or what they are, all are welcome in the pursuit of magic. Since you're new, I won't disintegrate you this time. Just try to be a little bit more open-minded, okay?
I didn't even say anything. I just said hello.
Why do we have to wear these ridiculous robes?
Why do we all
The
have to
wizards
wear
would love
these
to pick these
ridiculous
out for
ties?
his disciples to wear. Ugh, they look like something my grandma would have worn a century ago. Just how old is he?
Okay. Oh. Nice water graphics. I think we need ice. So I don't even think the game is truly even started yet, chat. So I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here so I can go kill some wizards and shit. This looks as good a place as any to get started. Have you seen the new animation where the scientist calls Gordon a lousy-ass motherfucker? No. No, I don't believe I've seen that animation. Is this the one where Gordon Freeman fucks up the casserole?
Leech's servants enters my realm. When shall I see the last of you vermin? Listen well, Freezer. The time of your ilk has drawn nigh. Leave this place now and save your own worthless life.
Scary voice. Scary voice, man. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Skeleton Tree.
The bodies you see before you belong to wizards drawn here by the Master himself. And in reward for his resurrection, he slaughtered them and hung their corpses for his amusement.
I killed him!
Some of these wizards were my friends.
Man, I'm sorry. Can I collect their skulls? I can use that for, like, potions and shit.
Beware! The dungeon before you is dark. Before you can enter, you will need to find a light of some sort.
Okay. I'm assuming...
Oh, I wish you could have seen it, apprentice.
I don't know what I'm assuming.
I was there. I saw the Master's resurrection. It was glorious.
This is the developer, I'm being told.
His presence in waking life was both a blessing and a curse in equal measure. I barely made it out with my life, to my eternal regret. I envy those that were slain.
You just naturally look like a wizard, don't you?
His power in full as they died. Perhaps soon my wish shall be granted.
Just gonna get a little death stand. Seems its pages were once inscribed with many spells, but they've been torn out. I have to fill them again. The Halloween costume. J. Okay, L. Okay. All right, we can go home now. We did the thing.
This grimoire is the very same that once belonged to the Master himself, though he little needs it now.
We're getting behind-the-scenes dev information. I'm being told that that grimoire was made by a real witch, and I don't know what that means entirely, but I'm proud of you, Dev.
Spells that one learns are stored within its pages, lest the holder forget the incantations. It was last wielded by this pile of bones that was once an apprentice much like yourself. He was the one that inadvertently resurrected the Master, and was repaid with disintegration.
I love being repaid with disintegration.
Share a similar fate. Still you approach.
Technically, the longer you live life, the more you're just repaid with disintegration anyway.
Demise. There is still time enough to turn back and abandon your wicked master.
It seems that the Master's destructive revelry has sown fire and destruction throughout the dark forest. The
Chad, I don't
druids
think
who
you
dwell
unlock a
within
gun
are
in this
less
game.
than pleased about it. I would avoid them if possible. I hear they're beginning to attack wizards on sight.
There's a part of me that does want to talk to everybody and get all the story, but I also kind of want to see where the game is going to go. Oh, you can't talk to them anyway.
Greetings, good sir.
What the fuck? You're
A
on
moment
fire.
of your time, perhaps? You may have already noticed, but I seem to be rather on fire at the moment.
No.
Now, you see,
Just
I
a little
beseech
burn.
the Wizard King for a spell to make me hot to my fellow wizards. Imagine my surprise when I burst into flames. Quite an ironic spot of bother I've gotten myself into, eh?
My God.
Say, be a good lad and find a way to douse these annoying flames. I would be ever so grateful.
You did it. You went there. Oh no, she's hot. That's the name of that. Wait, that should be the name of the quest. Lore. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you want wizard lore, this is your game. If you want shoot, this is not your game. There are wizard games where you can shoot. King Gragos the Meaty. His line lost to the Thelonian plague. May his hefty legacy never be forgotten. The Meaty. This is just 3D Noita. Not really, but I know what you're saying. They're making also Wizard of Legend 2. So it's a good time to be a fan of wizards. Punch. Did you ever play Wizard 101? I think I was a little too old for that one. When it was like, thing. I didn't even know it existed until, like, well into its life cycle.
I sense the presence of a powerful weapon nearby. But I just can't seem to find it. Perhaps you can find it if you search well enough.
Okay. I'm gonna find it. Oh, that's the circle. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, Chad, I just don't know what they're saying. I actually don't speak wizard. I'm sorry to tell you this. An aged page of arcane lore written by a master wizard. Sorry, I'm not reading this. But you can pause the video if you're watching this in video form. I believe this is a witch. It looks like she's inside the cauldron. Oh. it's a little jank, but I liked it.
Welcome, apprentice. My arts of arcana and divination have foretold of your coming.
Damn.
I speak to you only now because our aims align. You wish to confront the Doom Lord residing within the forest.
Eye of Newt.
And I wish to be rid of these tiresome druids interrupting my work.
Okay, I'll kill them.
I propose a deal. Since these belligerent druids have made it too dangerous to gather my ingredients, you shall do it for me. And in return, I shall clear your way forward. There are 3 enchanted mushrooms strewn about these lands that I require for my witty work.
I require find
these fiendish fungi and bring them to me. Then I will deal with your druidic dilemma. The first step will be to enter the dark forest. In their insolence, the druids have locked the gates to prevent more of your kind.
Okay, I looked away for a second. I thought she was saying in there is insulin.
But I know an incantation that can open any lock. It goes Tal, Eth, Ist, Ort. Use this
Tallest,
to open the gate, then
Eth,
find
Ort.
my
No,
mushrooms.
Talleth,
Or else.
Ist, Ort. You just got a skeleton there in your hut. Oh, 2 of them. That's all right. Well, you know, good to be reminded. So we need fire, and now we can open locked doors. The map is helpful for this. Map can show very, very good things. Okay. Man, wouldn't that be amazing if you could just do the funny shapes with your fingers and say the funny words and just get into any locked door?
Your odious order of wizards. Find my sacred trees, put out the fire, then maybe I won't tear limb from limb.
Sacred trees, eh? I have some sacred words, chat. I got speen.
Before you lies the dark forest.
Just as, you know, an example.
It was here before we wizards first arrived, along with the druids who deeply venerate it. The druids have never been fond of our presence, calling our magic unnatural. Nevertheless, we have had an uneasy alliance with them for generations. From what I hear, however, that alliance has now ended, and open hostilities have begun. Be careful in there.
Okay. Did you know that the path to the dark side contains many abilities some would consider unnatural?
Ort! No way!
Oh my god. Love the lens flares, my god.
Oh, there they are. Let's get them.
Chat, lens flare was the coolest thing you could do in Photoshop. When I first got Photoshop in like 1999, I was putting lens flare on everything.
Man, I got no idea why I thought this would be a good place to start farming. Wizard this and druid that. I just want to farm for Pete's sake. Now I went and lost my only watering can, and my crops are as dry as a witch's... anyway.
A witch's what?
Could you possibly
Empty
find
cauldron?
another way to water my crops? I got a family to feed.
Beyond this passage lies the darkest part of the forest.
Man, it's already the dark
Light you must
forest.
bring, else your passage shall be impossible.
Thank you, helpful wizards that are everywhere.
Curse you, witless wizards, and your miserable master. We druids were right to mistrust you.
It's a little Monty
We were
Python.
promised that no ill will would come of your presence.
Ew.
Now look what your perverse sorceries have wrought.
We've already got one, huh? Oh
The
god, it's
forest
Squatto again.
burns. Our sacred trees will soon be naught but ash.
They said they've already
We
got one.
haven't the power to douse these wicked flames, but surely one of you vile wizards does. Go, put out the accursed flames ravaging our sacred trees. Then perhaps the druids may cease their aggression.
Okay. We still need to find some... We gotta find a lot of different spells. We gotta ord it up. Whoa! I wonder if I could punch that dude. Blood goblets have been refilled. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but that's hilarious. The most intense gameplay. Oh, that's not good. Well. Nope. Most intense gameplay. Chat, I'm playing this instead of Dragon's Dogma 2. If we're talking about intense gameplay. I don't know why that game just came up into my brain today for some reason. That was a good game. I liked it. I see there are many people who have decided it is a bad game now.
I didn't need your help. These buffoons were no match for my magic. But thank you, anyway. Here, let me teach you a spell in return.
Yeah, we'll head over the cloud, and we're done.
It shall light up even the darkest of places. It goes... Ist. It should serve you well, especially around here.
Yeah. I'll take that mushroom. I don't think I can do very much with that tree right now. Man, I'm really using those Adobe Photoshop 1999 effects. Just how I like them. Clairvoyance. Oh yeah, from Scrum. Remember in Photoshop, like I don't remember where it was. Like maybe it was AOL, like or it might have been like some AOL message board or something. Someone wanted art for their name. I think their name was Scrimmy or Scrimmage or something, and they wanted me to make them like a cool graphic of their name. And I did, and it was terrible. And they just were like, thanks, and then just never used it. And it was good for me to learn that lesson, because I was like, I don't think this is what I want to do. I tried. I've used Photoshop many times since then. I made corn porn, which was I got an A on that project. Nobody won. Yeah, I mean, no. Just gonna punch this tree creature now. I don't know how you film this tree creature. Maybe this might be 3D. That was then just turned into a sprite. But I love it. It's great. That is a real tree monster, actually. I don't know how to tell you this, but tree monsters aren't real. What about forest demons? Those are real. You ever heard of the Jersey Devil? But Vinny, my dad is a tree monster. Listen, I'm not going to deny that your dad is a tree monster. But have you ever seen your dad and a tree in the same room? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. People are like, yes? Again, this makes me just want to play Grimrock 2 again. I've talked about it plenty on the stream. Spell could allow me to open that. But I really wish there was a Grimrock 3 in the works. How do you turn off that noise from the light? Or just turn off the light? Oh yeah, there's a way to do that. Loving this music.
Ah, it seems you found my
I don't know, that's funny.
meditation spot.
Wizards with glasses are funny to me. I don't know. I think it's cool.
Allow me to reward you by teaching you my favorite spell. It can be used as a tool and as a weapon. It goes ords.
That's exactly what I want.
Use it wisely.
This guy knows what I needed. It's true that Jeff had an Ort emote. I genuinely cannot tell if Vinesauce actually is into this or thinks it's crazy goofy. It's both. Yeah, I'm fine with goofy as long as it's fun.
Ort.
Smith. A whisper of arcane agony permeates the air as you touch the smooth stone. Yeah, just, like, do the shocker. Just do the shocker and get yourself some fire.
Ah, you're back. Did you bring my ingredients? You didn't? Perhaps you're not as bright as I thought. Go and bring me 3 enchanted mushrooms.
2 of them.
And don't bother returning until you do, or I may find a better use for you in my cauldron.
I would take a bath in this witch's cauldron. I gotta be honest. Like, just don't make it too hot. What? Bugs Bunny ass bath. Did you ever see in Secret of Mana? There's a scene where they just throw your main character into a cauldron. It's that kind of thing. Good for the skin. Yeah. A little fire never hurt anyone. Which will lead me to a story I'm sure many of you have heard before, but when I was younger, one of my friends, I was at his house, and he was using, like, a lot of paper towels, like, with his dinner, and his mom literally said, "Hey, what do you think, paper towels grow on trees?" And it just took me a minute, and I was like, oh my god, they do, though. Oh no, they do. They totally do. But I didn't say that. I mean, but I've remembered it for my whole life. I didn't even confer with my friend about that. Because I didn't want to be potentially rude. So I just kept that a secret for many years, and now you know it, chat. Someone said, I mean, kinda, but also no. The only thing that really grows on trees is, like, fruit, then. If you want to get, like, super technical about it. Yeah, so the quote-unquote combat in this game, you know, it's not really combat, is it? A little bit. But, I mean, by the time you end up, like, casting your fire, the enemy has either, like, suffocated you or has walked away. The spell names are just runes from Diablo 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess they are. But that makes me wonder, where did Blizzard get the names from? That's, not just Diablo 2, chat member. Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. Those runes weren't introduced until the expansion.
Thank you for releasing me. I shudder to think what those dreadful druids might have had in mind for me.
It's just Latin. Okay.
As thanks, allow me to teach you a spell. It goes... F, Tal, Ort, Ist. Use this spell to summon a shower of rain all around you.
Okay.
It's more useful than you think.
Then there's also these trees that we don't have a spell for at the moment. Take a bath! Yeah. Just gotta be smart about it. Like when you're gonna cast your fire spell. I wonder if I can light that on fire. Earl of Dayoff, spellcaster of great renown who captured the beasts of the sea. It's a great wizard. That's a reference to my fishing game you also played, Earl's Day Off. I played your other game? Oh. There should be a wizard spell where you rain cinder blocks on your foes. Cinder blocks are cool. Probably would just be meteors, though, no? Like comets? Like the Final Fantasy spell? I mean, not to, like, ruin your cool idea, which is a very cool idea. A very cool idea. I like it. There we go. There should be a spell where you make it rain spiders. Mods, can you, mods, can you mod that guy? Rain of centipedes? You're really trying to harm me psychically with this train of thought. I don't like it. I don't, I don't appreciate it. I disagree with your mod judgment. All right. Well, unfortunately, I have to go with what my mod just said there. So we cannot mod you. In fact, we have to we have to collect the tithe, the vine tithe. The bone tithe. If you could just remove one of your ribs. Wait, no, not like that though. I wasn't thinking like that. Wasn't even. No, I wasn't thinking like that. I just said it without thinking. You do that a lot. I mean, if you watched the stream last night, you definitely are correct about that.
Curse you, witless wizards. We drew it. We haven't the power to douse these wits. Go.
So we gotta put out a couple. I'm also gonna put out the wizard. Yeah, I don't remember if there was a name. The burning wizard.
Ah, yes. My enchanted mushroom.
Oh, I've got him all right.
Well, you've upheld your end of the bargain. Now I uphold mine. There. You are now one step closer to the Doom Lord. Though the rest is up to you. I hope you make the right choice.
But dude, what if the mushrooms were drugs? There was a banana on the table. What happened with the witch? What happened? I looked away for a second. I don't know if there was a piece of text that said something happened. You became a goon lord. You didn't see it, but there was a wall of druids blocking your path before you talked to her. Wow.
Ah, thank you ever
Much better.
so much for putting out that dreadful fire. You know, I had grown rather accustomed to it. In fact, now that it's out, I'm positively freezing. Say, I know you just doused me, but would you mind setting me ablaze once more?
Okay. Okay.
Ah, that's more like it. You have my gratitude. For being such a good sport, here, take this thing I've been holding on to. I've no use for it anymore, and you look like you could use it.
Oh. $13 gil and pocket lint. Maybe it's one of these I got? No. Empty goblet. Oh, it's right there. Holding cursed wizard blood. Wait, chat, I'm trying to do a bit. Hang on. I know I'm like, my brain is all over the place right now, but I have a good bit. Just give me a second here. Watch this bit. Actually, chat, did you know that those words are banned? Great image. Oh man, that happens a lot. Why does that happen? Hang on. I'm gonna show you this. Banned words. Skibbity, Sigma, Riz, Gat, Ohio. Whatever these are. Sus, Gritty, 1-2, Buckle My Shoe, Mewing, and Suet. The use of these words will result in a C1. Talk properly. Where? First of all, I don't even know where this is from. This is probably like a troll, but... Chat, is there an alternate meaning to the word Ohio that I'm unaware of? Or do they just not like the state of Ohio? How is the poster floating? Oh, I didn't even notice that. The poster was indeed floating. Wait, is it on glass? It might be on glass. It would be better if they found a way to incant it with the power to float, using those words as an incantation method. Man, that 1-2 Buckle My Shoe, you know, that's all the slang everyone's saying these days. That's, I know where the real problems are. Anyone who says stuff like that.
Curse you, witness!
Let's take a look at these. Try to put out some of these flames.
Ta ort ist.
I still like the way that Slimesicle Charlie pronounces Skibbity. Skibbity. No. No. Shit. Yeah. I got them. Yeah. You just gotta stand in the right place. You've got to stand in the place where you live. Now face north. Think about direction. Wonder why you haven't before. I think about that song a lot, as some of you know. It's like kind of a problem. I forget about it for a while, I hear it one time, and my life is just like stand for like 3 weeks. I doubt this is gonna work, but no. Chat, do you have any good lavalier mic recommendations that aren't going to be overly expensive? Rode? Langolier mics. Yep. A lapel mic. Yeah. A lav. No? You call it... No one says lav mics anymore? People still do say lav. Okay. Are you going to interview someone? No, you know what? I was thinking about getting a lav for, or a lapel mic, whatever you want to call it, for when I do my snack eating videos. Considering maybe having that. And then maybe also having a lav mic, like, way across the room for natural reverb. And that way I can do the reverb bit naturally. Wouldn't that be cool? Actually, I can kind of do that now. Hang on, let me try something, chat. Hey, chat, how's this sound? Got some natural reverb? Sounds normal? What about now? How about that? Well, yeah. It just sounds not as good. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably have to put the microphone, like, way further away. Oh. Hey, Pops. Does this thing work? Sure does. I just oiled it. Take it away, baby. Just don't worry about that. All right, let's continue.
Curse you, we druids were the we go.
Wait, didn't I put out the fires?
Have you heard the lamentations of these detestable druids over their precious trees? Let them burn, I say. The druids have ever been the enemies of us wizards. Better yet, burn them all. Let everything sacred to these tree worshippers be put to the torch, so they may witness the power of true magic.
That's not very Riz of you. Frogs? Yeah, it's not very Ohio of you.
Wait, you doused my burning trees?
Oh yeah. With my freaking mind!
Perhaps I won't kill you after all. Come forward, I will speak with you. Greetings, wizard. I am the Doom Lord of Nature. You find yourself in my realm, my dimension.
Doom Lord is great,
where
yeah.
your foul master first found me. He bound me to this plane in order to drain my power to add to his own. He must be getting impatient. Doubtless he sent you here to kill me and claim the rest of my power all at once. You have my thanks for saving my sacred trees. Perhaps my hatred of your kind is not entirely just. I have one more trial for you, to see if you are truly worthy of my favor. A test of might. Defeat me in combat and I shall let you leave my forest in peace.
Okay.
Fail and your broken body will join the soil and become part
Grammatical
of
error
my
spotted.
forest
Grammatical error spotted.
forever.
Grammatical error spotted. Grammatical error spotted. Grammatical error.
Do you agree to my terms?
Yeah.
Very well. Let us begin.
Dev, you gotta push an update through right now. Oh, hell yeah. This is some Orton music. Chat, I've never used the wrong word. I've never spelt a word wrong. I've never said words wrong on the stream. As an English major, I am flawlessly English. Huh. Yeah, you just gotta punch him. God, that's gotta hurt your hands. Are you casting the pufferfish carrot spell? Oh, by the way, there's a new emote. Another new emote. It's Vine. It's Yoshitora is making very cursed emotes lately. Yes. God, that tree's so cool looking.
You have proven you have metal enough to be my ally. My druids will cease their hostilities for now and seek to parley with the wizards. Perhaps your actions here will even lead to peace between our people.
Well, that was easy.
As thanks, I have granted access to the portal yonder. You may take it and return to your master. Be wary of him, though. I well know the depths his evil can descend to. Take care you are not swept away in it. If ever there is a chance to overthrow your master, know that I will be there. Perhaps if you befriend the other Doom Lords, they may do the same. Now go. I will stay here and gather my strength. I fear there are greater struggles yet to come.
This reminds me of the populous SNES narrator who would say, I swear he would do this. When you would complete a level, he would go,
Well done, mortal.
he had a scary face and everything. I've talked about that guy plenty on stream because I love him. He's some weirdo. But that guy scared me.
Behold, I have discovered the whereabouts of the Lord of the Druids. He lies just at the end of this path. Unfortunately, the path seems to be blocked. Perhaps
The look
if
on this
you
dude's
talk
face.
to the right people, they could help you clear the way. I'm just here to tell
Vinny, you can talk to the frogs? Huh. One of these frogs better say something. I require fine dining. Exquisite. Why? So, I think we did maybe everything we needed to do here. It's a good segment to get you into the like flow of the game. You missed the portal that opened to the north? Oh. I thought I had to go back to the the castle. Sorry. It's good to have the developer here. Could have portaled back. Oh man. Do you know how many cultures over the history of the Earth would have killed for a rain spell? They actually did kill some of them. There were definitely some people that were killed to try to get rain. Turns out rain is a lot harder to get than you'd imagine. People kill for a lot of reasons. I know, dude. PS5. Do a little light trampling for a PS5, you know? I feel like this is considered a dick move. To put out these flames in this wizard castle.
You asshole. We needed those for our incantations, you know. Great. That fire's been going for 700 years, and you just put it out. Oh, you learned your first spell, huh? Oh, you got a little water. You putting out our fire? Giggity, giggity. All right.
Sorry, Quentin Tarantino. You know, it just struck me that Quagmire and Quentin Tarantino have kind of similar, like, pitch and speech patterns a little bit. Oh my god. And their names start with Q. And face structure. Oh my god.
You recovered the grimoire, but you couldn't even slay that walking shrubbery. I can only hope your weakness does not doom us all. Well, since you already have the grimoire, and were able to use your spellcraft to escape the forest, I shall make you my apprentice nonetheless. Welcome to the Black Order, apprentice.
The voice acting is real. I'm gonna tell Erdorf he did a great job.
The creature you encountered was an extra-dimensional being known as a Doom Lord. Long ago, the Nephilim, a chaos deity born of both light and darkness, threatened to destroy the universe. It was destroyed and its body divided into 13 pieces by 13 Templars and hidden away, regarded as relics and kept safe by a holy order of monks.
That is the most video gamey shit.
The order has since been destroyed, and the black relics scattered to the winds. Those who possess these relics become beings of great cosmic power, and the Doom Lords have stolen them. By killing the Doom Lords, you are bringing their power to me for safekeeping, and keeping it away from those that would use it for evil. It's true. I'm not the only one seeking out the last of the black relics. That is why you must continue your quest and slay yet more Doom Lords for me. To find the next Doom Lord, you must walk the plains and journey into the elemental dimension. Snuff out his existence and transfer his power to me. Only then can this world be saved.
Chad, I don't know. I didn't know there was going to be a bell at that exact moment. What did you do to your mic? Nothing. No, he's probably streaming right now. Saw him yesterday. It was loud? Oh, sorry about that. No, I was testing out. I have, like I said, natural ambience and reverb now. Yeah, I want to, like, have a lav mic, and I want to put it inside, like, a rubber ball and just throw it across the room and have it transmit the data and see what that sounds like. I bet that would be fun. Why? I don't know. Mr. Beast locks people up in prison for like 50 days, and then he gives them like $5 million. Why can't I throw a fucking lavalier mic across the room? In this experiment, we're going to be grinding people up to a paste. What was it? Vinny, why didn't you celebrate Pac-Man's birthday today? Kind of disappointing, to be honest. I know you're joking, chat member, but the funny thing about that is every day is some sort of birthday or anniversary, and the longer we, we just forget about, we don't know when James Joyce was born or anything. Some of us do. But yeah, every day is some kind of anniversary or birthday. What's your favorite James Joyce poem? I don't know if I've read any. If I can be honest. No, I've read several of his works. I can imagine people that weren't here last night being like, this is a nice literary stream. Now we get to talk about some classic authors. I knew this Vinesauce fellow was more worldly than he let on. Okay, so anyway, moving on from the topic of famous authors, the visuals here are great. This is like, for a game that looks like this. No offense. The lo-fi poly look. I don't know, I couldn't say that, but yeah. Also quality music. Lo-fi floppily. Skeleton, I cannot bring you back. But at least you're no longer warm. Did you just grab the skeleton's junk and run away? There is no junk on a skeleton. When I was younger, I used to imagine what it would be like. Holy shit. To not have a skeleton. That's all I was gonna say.
Another mortal has entered my elemental plane. Oh, it's another one of the so-called Wizard King's ignominious thralls.
Great word.
I've had enough of your ilk coming to my realm and disrupting the delicate balance of the elements. It's about time I did something about it. By air above and earth below, upon you this curse I bestow. By fire within and water around, to this plane be eternally bound. I shall enjoy watching you rise within my labyrinth for all eternity.
This is a bad thing. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be the Mario 64 ghost music. Do I have the required spells here? There's no way to retrieve this. Maybe there's some way to open them. Oh, because the fingals are closed on. Yeah, we can.
Ta ist Ort. Ort.
I don't really have very much to place on these things. Who are you? Who's this? Jolly Joker. Oh my god. Why so loud? Like boing comedy noises.
Oh, a visitor.
Trinket?
Well, I suppose we're all visitors upon this plane of existence. Ah, excuse me. Trinket is what the trees call me. What place? Ah, you mean the one you're standing in with that face. Ha ha! Some Doombringer made nice work of its elemental pieces, and the chaos increases. Say, you look like the fixing type. Well, go on, new comrade. Do some fixing and unmixing. Many pieces are no good. No good!
No good!
Have you been throughout this elemental shuffle?
No
It's
spicy!
great fun, if not a little hot. I've even seen these funny, blasphemous hands. They're handing about. Their importance seems great, but I've yet to find out. You want to fetch these hands? But I have all the trinkets for fixing in the land.
Oh,
Ta-ta,
fuck.
my magic friend.
Sorry
Wait,
about that.
Wait again. Your powers seem on the bend. More spells indeed. Here, take this upon your journey, or surely you will need the portal all aflame. Yes, I have a tool somewhere to open that spicy door frame.
I told you, no spicy.
Let me see. And open sesame! Go, my friend. I feel an energy rumbling from within. A spell for a key, a spell for a key.
Okay. Find the portal key in the fire dimension. Yes. I could just cast rain and be done with any of the fire. Wow. Place is all screwed up. Not just a fire dimension, chat. This is where all good souls go. when they die. All the good ones. The bad ones have to watch the Gray Leno show on repeat. I just realized something. Gray Leno is my Krusty the Clown. Did you know, though, his name is actually Gray Leno? There's like a squiggle above the N. Okay. Great dialogue. All right. A little over dramatic. Just the same dude. Quadruple A gaming. This is the world's first quadruple A gaming experience. You missed a puzzle. Talk to the screaming guy? You what? I think the chat member just wants to hear the screaming again.
Halt! You will go no further. That is, until you put out the fires plaguing my fellow wizards. Search across the land and douse my brethren. Only then shall I let you pass.
Some of the wizard faces are like super, super detailed, and some are just like, they look like drawings. I don't know. I guess a wizard could look like a drawing. Why not? They could add their magic. You're good. The screaming is not because of the fire. They just like screaming. I do too. If you look up top Vinny Vinesauce clips, you're going to get a lot of screams. Whether it be in Monkey Ball or me being scared by a pizza demon or me doing choicest voice. Or that time I did the scream on Won't Get Fooled Again. We don't get fooled again! No, no!
Halt! Sir.
Did I not put out the flames of everybody? It's funny, too, because even though a lot of stuff that people would consider my most recognizable moments are kind of loud and like me laughing like a maniac and, you know, screaming at something or whatever, I would say generally the energy is like kind of here most of the time. I mean, I get it. Oh. Loud, funny, and those are the moments that are most different and notable. So I'm not like surprised or anything. But if you were to just watch like a compilation of just my best moments, quote unquote, or most recognizable, you'd be like, this guy just screams all the time. It might be the same for a lot of people, actually, that get compilations. What if we jump scare you while you're singing so you can get the high notes? I actually reach higher pitch when I'm screaming at a video game than I do singing. It's true. I don't sound as good, but I can get the note. What do you mean? Oh my god. That's my highest note I've ever achieved, I think. But I mean, am I going to put that in a song? No, that maybe Blood Bagel 5, but not any real song. Nice Charlie Day impression. I've been told.
You put out all the fires on my fellow wizards. You may now pass.
Someone said we're getting 5 Blood Bagels. Well, we're skipping Blood Bagel 2 and going straight to Blood Bagel 3 Volcano. But I'm probably not going to make these for another 40 years. So my plan is before I die, I'm just going to do the last 3 Blood Bagels all in a row at the age of like 79, we'll say. You know, I might live to like 90 even, but I just want to have them in the can. And much like what Bowie did with Black Star, I'm going to release Blood Bagels 3, 4, and 5 when I find, like... I'm going to try to time it so that when we release 5, I perish. It's going to be sick. Good marketing, exactly. Need to combine that with another half. Someone said that Bowie releasing Lazarus on the day he died is still something else, man. Was it the day or was it close? Like a day before? I know the album came out like 2 days before. So I think people conflate. Sometimes memories can be a little tricky. And it's like, yeah, that album was not out the day of. Music reminds you of Slay the Spire. I guess I can hear that. Oh, speaking of Redvox, someone who I met at PAX, I retweeted it. Let me just get their channel name. Marshall is Cool. They did a full retrospective on Redvox music, and they were very generous about it. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. But it was wild. I didn't watch all of it, but I skipped around and then probably watched the last half of it. But they were, you know, just talking about stuff they liked, and it was nice. Honestly, it was kind of heartwarming to see that my hard work, all of our hard work, has like people that like it. It's kind of cool. Ego boosted +2. I could use it honestly once in a while. Once in a while. Jeez. Oh no. But yeah, no, don't worry. It's not going to turn me into what's his name? Who's the guy with the big ego, chat? I can't wait to see the chat's answers. Big Egoman.
Boy, I tell you, it sure is hot around here. I could really use a nice breeze to cool me off. Couldn't you? Hey, that gives me an idea. Here, I'll teach you a spell that will summon the winds to push away anything in your bath.
Yes.
As well as provide a pleasant, cooling breeze. It goes... If, Ord. Alright, you've got the spell. Now blow me.
Oh, what? I'll do it. I'll do it on stream. That's what she wanted. I was hoping she would put her thumb up. Like do a thumbs up while she was going in the lava. Vinny, I've been trying to summon a ghost recently, and they all had Italian accents, and that's when I realized I bought a Luigi board. Rate my joke. That joke is a 5 out of 26. I like it. My scales are a little different than most people's. I like that joke a lot. So that's a 5 out of 26 from me. He summoned a gabagool. I'm going to give that one a C, but my scale goes backwards and non-Euclidean. So it's like a C out of like a, to an L, to a C, to an M. Someone in chat just said, you shouldn't disturb those who have passed away. I'm gonna give that an omega. Out of what? Oh, omega out of smiley face. Good. I like that there's no condition to get them to stop screaming.
Christopher! Christopher, I need to gabagool! Christopher! Christopher, I need to gabagool!
Vinny, your Tony is bad. I tried. No, Tone, I'm telling you, I didn't take it. Tone, I stole the Pokemon cards, but I didn't take the Gabagool. The problem is my Tony Soprano impression is just Christopher Gabagool. I got nothing else. Oh my god. Okay. It's not the most efficient way to do this, but it works. Quick thing I wanted to mention, chat, is I am going to be doing pre-records, well, one pre-record of the remainder of Animal Well, where I'm just doing the optional thing that I started doing. I got most of the things that I'm collecting. I'm missing, I think, like 7, 8, and I'm making good progress. So, you know, I figured since I'm so close to finishing that game for the second time, and I already did the main ending, I figured I would just pre-record. Did you do the candle thing? Yes, I did. I did. Well, you'll see. You'll see when the video comes out. I also finished the cat game, Little Kitty Big City. I don't know why. I just did. So that's gonna be a pre-record as well. It was fun. It was a cute game, and I kind of went and did a couple extra optional things. Nothing too crazy, but I kind of liked it. We thought about going back to Elden Ring to prepare for the DLC, so that's where I'm a little confused. Because I've seen people say that you need to, like, play the game again. It's like, can't I just use my old save file? You have to have beaten Moog. Well, I put like 120 hours into that game, so I think I'm ready for the DLC. Elden Ring twice isn't that bad. Honestly, though, you're not wrong. I just, you know, I just don't want to put another 100 hours into it. But it was a very good game, and I'm looking forward to the DLC. But I'd prefer not to have to do all the stuff I did already. I think they just meant for practice. Oh! I'll figure it out.
Have you smelled the embers upon the air? The flames shine discordant, but they do prevail. The fires sway all. If the chaos has wrought new emblazoned lands from its forge, then surely it must be full of burning secrets. I wonder if the blessed magma is willing to spill secrets to those wanderers who are willing to listen.
I like the zipper, the mage zipper. Conjure zipper is my favorite spell. Where's my favorite wizard? That's a rock. Huh. Oh, right.
Oh, a key for me? You shouldn't have. Ah, it's so shiny. Oh, yes. With my powers, the next portal shall be ours. I imagine you know the drill already. Fourth apprentice! Do you have the portal-prying trinket? Quick, apprentice! We may get closer to the doom lord with my help before you can think it. Oh, what? Find the key! Bring it to me! Keys are trinkets for doors and portals alike. Bring another to me, and the portal shall be open. Mike! Oh, wait, no. That isn't your name, is it? Ah! I think the watery Wiggledore is calling your name. There lies a spell. You know the game. Find that key to take claim.
The what? The wiggle door? Let me just double check. Portal key in the water dimension. Well, there is a part of me that would like to do a bunch of this stuff. And, you know, and actually defeat that other elemental, or the what is it, the goon, lord? But I also, you know, I kind of want to start playing Hades. This game is cool, though. I'm gonna say I'd recommend it. Vinny, I can't tell if this was made recently or if it's an old-ass game. Yeah, this was on a CD-ROM. It came with a cereal. Did you ever have, Jelk Mix? Because that cereal had like a bonus promotion. It came with a video game, and this was it. Get a new word. Alright. Come up with it. I got your chat messages up. Come up with a good word. Scrimpton. Listen, I just like the way the word sounds. It's a really fun word to say. But yeah, the chat member is doing some science right now and trying to come up with a good one. Okay. I'm gonna give the chat member time. You get back to me. You let me know if you get a good word. Something that's versatile. And we can't use felch. That's copyright. Disney owns that. Did you ever see Felch the Rabbit? Yeah, well, it's true. Way back in the 30s, Disney had like a rabbit character that wasn't very successful. Felch was the rabbit's name. But years later, when they saw the word getting popular, like they saw the Google trend, they were like, wait a minute. This is getting thousands of search results a day. Jenkins Disney. There's money to be made here. Well, Disbunga, why aren't we copywriting it? We should own that word. It's ours by right! And then they went to the office and they filed. And while they were filing the trademark for the word Felch, the song Jitterbug was playing. I got the jitterbug. Got the jitterbug. Someone just said, what is this story? It's Disney history. Oh, I missed an NPC. Vinny, I yield Jelk away. I yield. How would you spell that? E-Y-E-I-I-Y. I yield. It's not as good as Jelk. Soon we're going to find out there was some other obscure Disney character from the 30s. I'm just going to stop saying it. Jekyll and Hyde. That's right. That was a book. I don't think Disney owns that, but they could. Did you see that Microsoft? There's like a rumor. I don't know if it's confirmed. I think I saw that it was confirmed, but you know, people just make shit up. Can't open that. People do make shit up, but there was this rumor that Microsoft was going to offer Valve $3 billion. Like, it was like a picture of Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer to offer $3 billion to buy Valve. Oh, $16 billion. And it's like, what is Gabe and the rest of the Valve people, what are they going to do with that much money compared to the several other billions that they have? Like, and clearly Microsoft, if that's true, that might not be even true. Maybe it's old news, I don't know. Whatever it is, I need to ride that. Hang on. Whatever that is, it's not like we haven't seen catastrophic failure for companies, for studios acquired by Microsoft, even in the past month. To me, at this point, Phil Spencer is just talking head for a company that's going to do what they want anyway, and they're going to do some shady shit. And it's like, why would anyone let their studio, unless they just want to cash out? Okay, so you're going to have Phil Spencer throw a couple million at you because you made a hit indie game or whatever. Plan for retirement, and then just get out of the industry. And that is actually what some people end up doing. So here's what I would do. I would get bought by Microsoft. I would release the shittiest game possible very, very quickly thereafter. And then just take the money and start a new studio.
Ahoy, me bucko. See that big old block of ice over there?
I already did that.
I bet if you were able to give it a shove, you could get about that iceberg floating in the water. I wonder if that would be a spell you could use.
Real accent. Some bands have done that to get other label contracts quickly. I mean, when business is bad, business is bad. Like, it's also like Tame Impala just sold, or Kevin Parker, whatever, just sold all of Tame Impala's catalog to Sony. And it's like, get ready to hear Elephant in like condom ads for fucking Magnum cock sheaths. Great. Well, it feels like an elephant shaking his big fat cock for the hell of it. Get your Trojan Magnums today. But I mean, again, I don't know what money Kevin Parker didn't have from Tame Impala. That band had a lot of hits, and a lot of their stuff was, you know, there's collaborations. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, lifestyle creep is a real problem. But, chat, if I can live in the most expensive... And again, I was even just talking about this earlier, but I live in the most expensive city on the planet, and I live very modestly. Maybe not on the planet, but, you know, I live in a very expensive city. And I try to live a very modest life, and I'm fine here. And I don't do the sponsorship thing. Like, I don't make a lot of money. I make good money, but I don't make, like, fucking crazy money. So it's very, oh, I think I've been here already. It's very weird to me when I see, like, you know, Valve offered $16 billion. Or, like, you know, Kevin Parker selling all of Tame Impala's catalog to Sony. It's like, what are you gonna do with all that shit? How much better can life get? It's nice to have money. And, like, of course, I have ideas. Oh, fuck! I have ideas for stuff I would do, but I don't know. Like, what, at that level, what percentage would it get better? 1%? 2% better than what you're already experiencing? Once you already don't have to worry about your bills. and you can afford some like nice little like quality of life things. I mean, what else is there? You know, we're not on this planet for a long time. Make memories. Don't fucking. So that's why I can't see why Valve would ever do that. Would sell their rights away to Microsoft, especially with all the horrendous studio closures. I'm sorry to go on this rant to bring the mood down potentially, but I just don't really I don't see it happening while Gabe is alive. I worry about what would happen if Gabe is no longer around, but Steam is doing fucking amazing business. They are not hurting for a dollar. That's for true. That is for true. Valve doesn't care about money, they care about games. I don't know about that either.
Achoo! Thank you for releasing me. As thanks, I'll tell you about a secret I know. Did you know? There is a secret poem here written by Trinket of old. It is ripped into 2 pieces, and both are hidden in the Fire Realm, though you'll need to learn all the spells you can here before you can complete it. Doing so may just change your fortunes upon this plane. Consider it well.
They're a business at the end of the day. I think they do care about games and money, which is fine. And I would say that they've done a lot of good stuff. They've done some stuff that's also had lasting repercussions that maybe isn't so great. Look at the TF2 market, but I love their games. I love I love Steam. I love the Steam Deck. And the Index is great too. I'm a big Valve fan. I love them. But their company culture is so fucking wacky that games just don't get made, and when they do, it's a 7-year outdated hero shooter? What? MOBA hero shooter that isn't using their TF2 characters, which are beloved the world over. I don't know. I don't get it, chat. Also, you hear about all these projects that were... I'm just a little... I'm not upset that they're making a game. It's like, okay, you're making a game. I'll probably check it out. But I'm not into hero shooters anymore, really. So it's not exactly my type of thing. Maybe someone out there, and I would just say have fun. But if there's someone out there that's really interested in that, and it ends up being a game that they can love, maybe it's as good as TF2, or maybe it's like Overwatch before it got worse. Which, I mean, I was never really into Overwatch, but maybe. So that's cool. I just feel like they have all these great IP. They have all these great developers. But again, the way their company culture works, it's hard to get stuff made. So I would hope that one day we'll get to see TF2 again, or another Left 4 Dead or something. I like how you don't even have hope for Half-Life. I don't really. I mean, in Alex, the further away we get from Half-Life Alex, the more I feel like that was just a miracle that even happened. Anyway, sorry, I've gone on some rants, and we exited the game a little bit. But I think I kind of want to play Hades. And I have, I've lost my way a bit in the game. but it is cool, and just as a game to check out for a little while and get like an idea of what it's capable of, I think this game is very interesting. I think it will scratch an itch. I've definitely gotten lost just now, but that's also because I was talking about Gabe Newell and stuff. So, really cool game. Wishing you the best with it, Dev, Torpal, and your next projects as well. And yeah, I think if any of this looked good to you, chat, worth checking out. Thanks so much for checking it out. I've been watching for like a decade and never thought my goofy game would make it to you. That means a lot to hear you say that. And whenever I hear something like that, it's not lost on me how cool that is. So thanks. And yeah, I hope your game continues to flourish, and so for your other games as well. We will take a quick break, and I'll be back, chat, with Hades 2. Stick around.